Waking up stiff and achy every single morning? Your joints screaming at you just to get out of bed? This is not normal, and you don't have to live like this. What I'm about to share with you tonight could change everything about how you wake up tomorrow, and it's something so simple that it's probably sitting in your bathroom cabinet right now, or available at any pharmacy across America for just a few dollars. Castor oil, applied before sleep, triggers incredible changes in your body that most seniors have no idea about. And by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why this ancient remedy is making a massive comeback in senior health, and how it can help you sleep better, move easier, and wake up feeling like a new person. My name is Dr. Rebecca Parker. I've worked as a physician for over 20 years, and today I focus specifically on senior health. I've seen thousands of seniors struggling with the same issues night after night, tossing and turning, waking up multiple times, dealing with joint pain and inflammation that seems to get worse as the years go by. And what breaks my heart is that so many people think this is just part of getting older, when in reality, your body is crying out for help. And castor oil might be one of the most overlooked solutions sitting right there within your reach. You're not alone in this struggle. Across America, millions of seniors between 65 and 85 are dealing with chronic inflammation, poor circulation, joint stiffness, digestive issues that disrupt sleep, and that general feeling of being uncomfortable in your own body, especially at night when you're trying to rest. The statistics are staggering. Over 60% of American seniors report difficulty sleeping, and nearly 75% experience regular joint pain or stiffness. But here's what most people don't realize. Your body has an incredible ability to heal and regenerate during sleep if you give it the right support, and castor oil applied topically before bed creates the perfect environment for that healing to happen. Now, before I go any deeper into this, if what I'm saying resonates with you, if you've been struggling with these issues and you're ready for real solutions, hit that like button right now, because it helps other seniors across America find this information. And honestly, this could be life-changing material that more people need to see. Let me explain exactly what's happening in your body when you apply castor oil before sleep, and why this matters so much, especially for those of us over 65. Castor oil contains an incredibly unique fatty acid called ricinoleic acid, which makes up about 90% of its composition, and this compound has powerful anti-inflammatory properties that penetrate deep into your skin and tissues. When you apply castor oil to areas of pain or inflammation before bed, the ricinoleic acid gets absorbed through your skin and starts working on a cellular level to reduce inflammation, improve blood flow, and support your lymphatic system, which is responsible for removing toxins and waste from your body. During sleep, your body's repair mechanisms are at their peak, and castor oil enhances these natural processes, allowing your joints to heal, your muscles to relax, and your circulation to improve while you're resting peacefully. But here's where it gets really interesting, and this is something most doctors won't even tell you because they're not trained in natural remedies anymore. Your lymphatic system, which is crucial for immune function and detoxification, doesn't have a pump like your heart does to move lymph fluid through your body. It relies on muscle movement and external stimulation to function properly. As we age, especially after 65, our lymphatic system tends to get sluggish because we're not moving as much. Our muscle mass decreases, and toxins start building up in our tissues, causing inflammation, swelling, and pain. Castor oil applied topically acts as a lymphatic stimulant, helping to move that stagnant fluid, clear out toxins, and reduce the inflammation that's been making you miserable. This is why so many seniors who start using castor oil before bed report waking up with less swelling in their hands and feet, reduced joint pain, and an overall feeling of lightness that they haven't experienced in years. Now let me share the first practical solution with you, and this is something you can start tonight. The simplest way to use castor oil for better sleep and pain relief is through direct application to problem areas. Get yourself a bottle of cold-pressed, hexane-free castor oil, which you can find at any pharmacy like Walgreens, CVS, or even Walmart for usually under $10. About 30 minutes before bed, take a small amount of castor oil, warm it slightly between your hands, and massage it gently into your knees, lower back, hands, neck, or wherever you experience pain and stiffness. Use circular motions and really work it into the skin for about 2 to 3 minutes per area. The warmth from your hands combined with the massage helps the oil penetrate deeper and also stimulates blood flow to those areas. Many of my patients tell me they feel relief within the first night, but the real transformation happens after consistent use for about 2 weeks when the cumulative anti-inflammatory effects really start to show. Let me tell you about Margaret, a 72-year-old woman from Ohio who came to me absolutely exhausted from years of poor sleep and arthritis pain. She'd been taking over-the-counter pain medications every night just to get through, but still woke up multiple times from discomfort. I suggested she try castor oil on her knees and lower back before bed, and she looked at me like I was crazy because she'd never heard of such a thing. But she was desperate enough to try it, and within 1 week, she called my office almost in tears, telling me she'd slept through the night for the first time in 5 years. Her knees didn't throb when she woke up, and she could actually bend down to tie her shoes without wincing. That's the power of supporting your body's natural healing processes with the right tools. But direct application is just the beginning, and this leads me to a more powerful method that takes the benefits even deeper. What I'm about to share is called a castor oil pack, and this is an ancient therapy that's been used for centuries, but it's experiencing a major resurgence in natural health communities across America because the results are just undeniable. A castor oil pack involves saturating a piece of cloth with castor oil, placing it on your abdomen or other areas, and applying gentle heat to enhance absorption and effectiveness. This method is particularly powerful for digestive issues, liver support, and deep-seated inflammation that direct massage might not reach as effectively. Here's your simple protocol for a castor oil pack that you can do at home tonight. Ingredients: cold-pressed hexane-free castor oil, a piece of flannel cloth or old cotton t-shirt cut into about a 12x 12-inch square, plastic wrap or a large plastic bag, a heating pad or hot water bottle, and an old towel you don't mind getting oil on. Preparation: pour enough castor oil onto your cloth to saturate it thoroughly, but not so much that it's dripping everywhere. You want it well soaked, but manageable. Fold the cloth into thirds or quarters so you have multiple layers, which helps it hold the oil and stay in place better. How to use: about 30 to 45 minutes before you want to sleep, lie down comfortably on your bed with that old towel underneath you to protect your sheets. Place the saturated cloth on your abdomen right over your liver area, which is on the right side of your body just below your rib cage. Or you can place it over your lower abdomen if you're dealing with digestive issues or constipation. Cover the cloth with plastic wrap to prevent the oil from getting everywhere, and then place your heating pad or hot water bottle on top set to a comfortable warm temperature, not too hot. Relax there for 30 to 45 minutes, breathe deeply, maybe listen to some calming music or a podcast, and let the castor oil work its magic. When you're done, you can store the cloth in a glass container or plastic bag in your refrigerator and reuse it multiple times. Just add a bit more oil each time you use it. The combination of castor oil and gentle heat creates a deeply therapeutic effect that stimulates your liver function, improves digestion, reduces abdominal bloating and discomfort, and promotes incredibly restful sleep. Your liver is your body's main detoxification organ, and as we age, it can become overburdened with years of processed foods, medications, and environmental toxins. Supporting your liver with castor oil packs helps it function more efficiently, which means better energy, clearer thinking, and less inflammation throughout your entire body. I had a patient named Robert, 68 years old from Florida, who'd been struggling with chronic constipation and bloating for years. He was taking laxatives regularly, which only made things worse over time, and he felt miserable, constantly uncomfortable, and his sleep was terrible because of the digestive distress. I taught him how to do castor oil packs 3 times a week before bed, and within 2 weeks, his bowel movements normalized, the bloating disappeared, and he was sleeping soundly through the night. He told me he felt 20 years younger and had energy he hadn't experienced since his 40s. That's what happens when you support your body's natural detoxification and healing systems, instead of just covering up symptoms with medications. If this video is helping you understand your body better and giving you hope for real solutions, go ahead and hit that like button again, because we're just getting to the most powerful part, and I want to make sure this information reaches as many seniors as possible who desperately need it. Now let's talk about the third and most comprehensive way to use castor oil for maximum benefit. And this combines everything we've discussed into a complete nighttime routine that addresses multiple issues simultaneously. This is what I call the complete castor oil sleep protocol, and it's designed specifically for seniors who want to wake up feeling genuinely refreshed, mobile, and pain-free. This protocol combines targeted application, castor oil packs, and additional supportive practices that enhance the oil's effectiveness and create an optimal environment for healing during sleep. Here's how it works. About 1 hour before bed, start by doing some gentle stretching or light movement for about 5 to 10 minutes. Nothing intense, just gentle movements to get your blood flowing and your lymphatic system activated. This could be simple arm circles, gentle twisting motions, leg lifts while holding onto a chair, or even just a slow walk around your house or neighborhood if the weather permits. This prepares your body to receive the castor oil more effectively because your circulation is already moving and your tissues are warmer and more receptive. Next, take a warm shower or bath, which opens your pores and further enhances circulation. After drying off, apply castor oil directly to all your problem areas: knees, elbows, shoulders, lower back, hands, feet, wherever you experience pain or stiffness. Really massage it in thoroughly, spending at least 2 to 3 minutes on each area. Then prepare your castor oil pack and lie down with it positioned on your abdomen with the heating pad on top. While you're lying there for those 30-45 minutes, practice deep breathing exercises. Breathe in slowly through your nose for a count of 4, hold for 4, exhale through your mouth for 6. This activates your parasympathetic nervous system, which is your body's rest and digest mode, and it enhances the therapeutic effects of the castor oil while calming your mind and preparing you for deep sleep. After your castor oil pack session, you can either leave the oil on overnight or, if you prefer, gently wipe off any excess with a warm cloth. But personally, I recommend leaving it on because your body continues absorbing and benefiting from it throughout the night. Put on some comfortable old pajamas that you don't mind getting a bit oily and climb into bed. Many of my patients who follow this complete protocol report that they fall asleep faster, sleep more deeply, wake up less frequently during the night, and most importantly, wake up in the morning with significantly less pain and stiffness than they've experienced in years. Write in the comments, have you ever used castor oil for health purposes? Share your experience because your story might inspire someone else to try this and finally get the relief they've been searching for. The science behind why this works is absolutely fascinating, and I think it's important you understand this so you can appreciate what's really happening in your body. When you combine castor oil application with heat and relaxation, you're creating a synergistic effect that amplifies each individual component. The ricinoleic acid in castor oil binds to specific receptors in your body, called EP3 prostanoid receptors, which are involved in inflammation, smooth muscle contraction, and pain signaling. By activating these receptors in a beneficial way, castor oil literally tells your body to reduce inflammation, relax tense muscles, and decrease pain signals going to your brain. The heat from the pack increases blood flow to the area, which brings more oxygen and nutrients, while carrying away inflammatory compounds and metabolic waste. The deep breathing activates your vagus nerve, which is the main nerve of your parasympathetic nervous system, and this triggers a cascade of healing responses, including reduced heart rate, lower blood pressure, improved digestion, and the release of healing hormones and neurotransmitters that help your body repair and regenerate during sleep. Now, I want to address something really important that many seniors worry about, and that's safety. Is castor oil safe to use every night? The answer for most people is absolutely yes. Castor oil has been used therapeutically for thousands of years and has an excellent safety profile when used topically. However, there are a few precautions you should be aware of. If you have any open wounds or broken skin, avoid applying castor oil directly to those areas until they've healed. If you're pregnant or think you might be pregnant, avoid castor oil entirely because it can stimulate uterine contractions. If you have any serious medical conditions or you're on blood thinners or other medications, talk to your doctor before starting any new therapy, including castor oil, just to be safe. Some people can be sensitive or allergic to castor oil, so if you've never used it before, do a small patch test on your inner arm and wait 24 hours to make sure you don't have any reaction before applying it more liberally. Let me share one more powerful story with you, because I think this really illustrates the life-changing potential of this simple practice. I had a patient named Dorothy, 76 years old, from Michigan, who'd been dealing with severe arthritis in her hands for over a decade. Her fingers were so stiff and swollen every morning that she couldn't even hold a coffee cup or button her own shirt without assistance from her husband. She'd tried every medication her rheumatologist prescribed, but nothing provided lasting relief, and the side effects were making her feel worse. She came to me feeling hopeless and honestly considering whether she needed to move into assisted living because she was losing her independence. I taught her this complete castor oil protocol, focusing especially on her hands, having her soak them in warm water, then massage castor oil deeply into every joint, and then sleep with cotton gloves on to keep the oil in contact with her skin all night long. Within 3 weeks, Dorothy walked into my office with tears streaming down her face, but this time they were tears of joy. She held up her hands and wiggled her fingers with a range of motion she hadn't had in years. The swelling had decreased dramatically, the redness and heat in her joints were gone, and most importantly, she'd regained her independence. She could cook, garden, knit, do all the things she loved without pain and without needing help. She told me that castor oil had given her back her life and her dignity, and that's exactly what I want for every single senior watching this video right now. Your body wants to heal. It's designed to heal, but it needs the right support and tools to do its job effectively. Castor oil is one of those tools that works with your body's natural intelligence instead of against it, or trying to override it with synthetic chemicals. It's affordable, it's accessible, It's safe when used properly, and most importantly, it works for the vast majority of people who try it consistently. Now, if you want access to even more in-depth information about natural health protocols, detailed recipes, supplement recommendations, and personalized advice for your specific health concerns, consider becoming a channel member. In the membership area, I share exclusive content that goes much deeper into natural healing strategies specifically designed for seniors, things I simply can't cover in regular YouTube videos because of time constraints. You'll get access to detailed protocols, printable guides, and a community of like-minded seniors who are taking control of their health naturally. Let me quickly summarize the 3 powerful ways you can use castor oil before sleep to transform your health. First, direct application where you massage castor oil into painful joints and problem areas 30 minutes before bed, allowing the anti-inflammatory compounds to penetrate deeply and work while you sleep. Second, castor oil packs where you saturate a cloth, place it on your abdomen or other areas. Apply gentle heat and relax for 30-45 minutes, creating a deeply therapeutic effect that supports liver function, digestion, and system-wide healing. And third, the complete castor oil sleep protocol, which combines movement, castor oil application, packs, heat, deep breathing, and proper sleep hygiene into one comprehensive routine that addresses pain, inflammation, poor sleep, and sluggish detoxification all at once. The transformation that's possible when you commit to this practice is absolutely incredible. Imagine waking up tomorrow morning and actually feeling rested instead of exhausted. Imagine getting out of bed without that shooting pain in your knees or that stiffness in your back. Imagine having the energy and mobility to do the things you love, to play with your grandchildren, to tend your garden, to take walks around your neighborhood, to maintain your independence and dignity as you age. This isn't just wishful thinking. This is what happens when you give your body the support it needs, and castor oil applied before sleep is one of the most powerful yet simple tools you have available to make this a reality. You don't have to accept pain, stiffness, poor sleep, and declining health as inevitable parts of aging. You have more control than you think, and small, consistent actions like applying castor oil before bed can create massive improvements in how you feel and function every single day. Your body is incredibly resilient and has an amazing capacity to heal when given the right conditions, and castor oil creates those conditions beautifully. If this video opened your eyes to new possibilities for your health, hit that like button one more time and share this video with someone you care about. A friend, a family member, someone in your church community or retirement group who's struggling with similar issues, because this information could genuinely save their quality of life. Subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss future videos where I share more natural, evidence-based strategies for healthy aging. Your health is your most valuable asset, and you deserve to feel good in your body regardless of your age. Write in the comments which of these 3 methods you're most excited to try tonight, and if you've already been using castor oil, tell us about your experience, because your story matters, and it might be exactly what someone else needs to hear to take that first step toward feeling better. And if you enjoyed this video, I'm sure you'll love the one that's appearing on your screen right now about natural remedies for better sleep and pain relief. I prepared it especially for this channel's subscribers, and it's packed with even more practical solutions you can use starting tonight. Thank you for being here. Thank you for taking your health seriously, and I'll see you in the next video.